Hello, family. I hope you are all doing amazing. So, the subjects I'm going to talk about today has been something I have been deliberating on, whether to talk about it or not. I had to actually search within myself as to my goal for being on YouTube, which is to maybe whatever I say from God's word or whatever I come here to share will be able to help somebody. Somebody. This is the reason I'm here to talk about this. So, unfortunately, we live in a world where if somebody asks you, what do you do for a living? What the person in most cases is trying to figure out is the amount of respect to give you. Unfortunately, it is the case, not in all cases, but it's the truth and it's the hard truth, especially from the part of the world that some of us come from, which is the African environment. When somebody asks you, what do you do for a living? Most of the time, not in every case, but most of the time, most people are trying to think about how much respect do I give this person based on what they do. So because of that, a lot of people have been pushed into certain careers that is not them, and have accrued so much loans to be able to achieve these heights, to get these degrees, which sometimes they don't even use, or it's not even in their skills, because some people are talented to be maybe in a trade school to learn a skill because they have those kind of talents in them, But unfortunately, our society, which is mostly the African society, look down on certain professions and careers. I mean, growing up, it was like that. I hope it's not the same now, but unfortunately, that is what it is. Most people are pursuing things or have pursued things and accumulated so many loans, so much loans, excuse me, because of the fact that they want to fit into status or they want to fit into what people see as respected careers. So my whole reason for being here today is for, first of all, for parents. As much as we love our children and we want them to do the things that we weren't able to do, can we also, as much as possible, research and look at each child differently? Because every child is different. And you can have three kids and they are all different in their abilities. Don't get me wrong, some people are supposed to be in certain professions that we see high there, and that demands a lot more, tech, math and science and all that. Some people were born with such skills and they are supposed to be there. On the other hand, there are others that were born with creative skills, and we have to also treat them special and different. It doesn't make any one of them less or higher. It just describes how unique everyone is and how beautiful it is, because everybody's talent is needed for life to be comfortable. So first of all, parents, can we also look into such areas as in the child's talents when we are helping them choose careers before we make them pick all these big names and accolades and accrue so much debt that in the end our children are not able to live. When I say live, because of debts, they are never free. Because the Bible talks about, I think in Proverbs chapter 22, verse 7, the borrower being always a slave to the lender. And that is how people are living now, as slaves, because we can never get out of the debts. We can't even get off our interest, talk more about our principles. So it's important that we look into that too. If you are old enough to make your decision and you're probably contemplating, we are getting to a new school year on what to do. Don't think about how people will see you. Don't think about how anyone will feel about your talent or your degree. Think about what is going to help you. Think about how you can actually bring yourself and your creativity out, and choose what will help you. 4-year college is not for everybody. It's for certain people, which is also good. But there are also trade schools and other options that will help us to be able to live the life that we want to live. So I don't want to talk too much, but I want you to rethink your career and think about what is really inside of you. not just the accolades and what people will see you at and how to fit into society and the status that people see as high, but what really will help you so you don't accrue so much debt that will not enable you to live the life that you want to live. So, my message today is very simple: think within, see into your talents, and bring it out. And I know that in the end, if you're able to do that, you will live a very fulfilled life. And I hope this finds you blessed, and I hope this gets you thinking into the right direction. And I hope that you are blessed. Bye.